I still see people making the same mistake over and over again, which is a clear roadmap to failure, to blowing up your account. And I really wanted to make this video because it's a serious issue, and people are going to keep blowing up their account because of only one thing. And I'll show you on the screen exactly what it is, but I want to make sure I cover the reason why this is not a good thing to do when you trade. So we'll look at that on the screen right now, and I'll talk a little bit after. Alright guys, so here's how I see people blowing up their account all the time. Let's take this simple chart, NZDCAD, and there's no reason for that chart. I just want to give you an example here. I see many traders buying at any point in this chart. They might think that price is going to go up for whatever reason. Maybe they have a good strategy, maybe they've been studying a lot, maybe they know exactly what they're doing. So they're going to place their trade, and let's say they're going to buy at that level here because there's a nice bar. That bar seems nice, so they're going to buy. And they're going to see price getting there, having some profit. They're super happy, but they're going to stay in their trade. And then they're going to see price reverse. Now they're going to see this, they're going to get pretty sad, pretty disappointed. At this point, traders are going to say, well, okay, so I had a good trade. I know it's going to go up. I have good evidence it's going to go up. So I'm going to stay in the trade because I don't want to have a big loss. I want to make sure I make money on this. So I'm staying here and I'll leave the trade open until I get back to break even. And now here's what happened. Price never gets back to break even and it just goes down. So picture this. If you have a trade right now that you keep open only because you have a loss and that you want to have the trade going back to break even, is it really a valid reason to keep the trade open or is it not? And the answer is simple. It's not a good reason because you don't know what the market's going to do. And I want to go back and talk a little bit about the principle of this. The Forex market, or whatever market you want to think about, is random. You cannot predict the movement and you have no reason to try to spot what the price is going to do. There's no way it's going to work. And the reason why you should not keep your trade open whenever you think that you're going to have a big loss is because of a simple fact. Number one, we said the market's random, but number two, it's uncertain. You have no idea of knowing what's going to happen. Is it going to be a crash? Is there going to be an event? So if you trade and you don't have a plan, well, there's something wrong you're doing. And if you keep your trade open by hoping that luck is going to come on your side, well, you're completely wrong. And you're completely missing the point of trading. The point is to place a trade that you know has an edge. If it falls, if you do not have the edge, get out. There's no reason to be in. So I really want to make this clear because I see people keeping their trade open all the time. And they get mad whenever the broker is going to close their trade or whenever someone's going to do something that's making them lose money. But understand the logic here. You cannot leave your trade open for no reason. That's it. So I know this message is valuable. The question now is, are you going to apply it? Or are you just going to stay with your trade open, trying to make money and trying to not lose any money? And that's the point. I know people hate to lose money and that's a fact. But are you going to do something different? And that's my powerful message today. So like the video if you liked it. If you're in this situation right now, comment below and I want to know, I want to interact. And check out the Facebook group over at thisartoftrade.com/group. And I'll see you pretty soon. Ciao.